Welcome to Cooking with Jochebed. Today I'm going to teach you how to make unleavened bread, perfect for our flight out of Egypt. First, make sure you've washed your hands, okay? You've washed your hands? Good. Time to start making unleavened bread. We're going to need flour, salt, oil, and some warm water. First, I'm going to put 2 cups of flour in my bowl. Carefully measured out. Next, about 1 spoon of salt. And mix that with a wood spoon. Now we're going to add the liquid ingredients. I'm going to put about a glug of oil and roughly about 1 cup of water. Give it a good mix. Use those muscles, kids. Sometimes you might need a bit more flour if your dough is too sticky. Once it's coming together, you can now mix it with your hands. Now that I've got a nice ball, it's time to mix it on the bench. Give it a good knead. And feel free to use a bit more flour.
Jochebed, darling, how is that bread coming along? We really need it to be ready soon.
Well, don't worry, it's all kneaded. All you need to do now is let it rest for 10 minutes. No hours and hours with yeast in this bread.
Oh, that's excellent, darling. Doing a good job.
Now that the dough has had 10 minutes to rest, it's time to portion it up and roll it out flat, ready for cooking. I think this will feed about 6 people nicely. Generously dust your bench top so that the dough doesn't stick to your rolling pin. Roll it out nice and flat. There's 1 beautiful flatbread ready to cook. 2 beautiful flatbreads ready to cook. Now it's time to cook these bread. I've used a nice good pan, preferably stainless steel, but you might not have access to these in Goshen. And then at a very high heat, we're going to heat up our pan. Once our pan is really hot, we'll turn it down to a little bit on the medium side and we can start cooking our bread. Lay the bread delicately on the pan. You'll need to wait between 30 seconds to 1 minute before flipping the bread over. And you'll know when it's ready because it'll start to make these beautiful big bubbles. You're going to need an adult to help you with this one. Time to flip this over. See how beautifully brown it is on that side? It will need at least 30 seconds on the other side, sometimes more, but keep an eye on it. You don't want it to burn. Now is the good part. Now you get to eat them.
Jochebed, are you eating that bread already? We've got to save that for the trip out of Egypt.
No, just giving it a good smell. Yum.